Hello, everyone. Well, what a few weeks. What I've actually done is I've gathered up some of the amazing coaches that I work with around Australia and New Zealand, and I've got them on. I want to just share a little bit of what they're doing because they've just got so many amazing gifts and expertise that I thought could help support us all during this time. Because in times like these, it's about us all coming together and, let's do this together. So today I'm here with Carlos. Hi, Carlos.
Yoda, how are you?
Good, thank you. So Carlos is based in New Zealand and he's a movement and health coach. Now he's got an amazing story, so it's really inspiring, and I really wanted to share this with you guys. He's actually a former factory worker who weighed 110 kilos, smoked and had soft drink for breakfast. And after his father got cancer, he decided to transfer his life. And now, if you look at him now, he is one of the fittest people I know. He's a vegan, gluten-free, ultramarathon runner who runs a successful coaching business, and he coaches clients for events and for those who are ready to make some big changes in their life. So such an inspiring journey, Carlos. And I guess, for everyone listening, how does someone go from having soft drinks and cigarettes and overweight for breakfast to doing what you're doing now? I'd love to hear your story.
Like you mentioned, so my father got cancer. He was diagnosed October 2013. He was 59 years old, and February 2014 he passed. So he went downhill pretty quick. He changed his lifestyle to support his chemo. So to support the lifestyle that he changed, so did my mother and I. So he was going to a naturopath. He changed his whole clean eating, all of that. So he changed, and I jumped on an exercise program. So the Michelle Bridges 12-week body transformation. So that was my first exercise program. And the week he passed was the week I actually started exercising. So I did that, and I carried on with that because we'd started something, and he never finished it. And then I had a bet with a mate to run a marathon. So I jumped on another 12-week program to run a half marathon. I ran my first half marathon, and then I jumped on another 12-week program, and then I ran my first marathon. So I went from just really unhealthy to running my first marathon in 9 months, which was in Melbourne. And when I was in Australia working at the time, so that was the other difficult thing. He was sick in New Zealand and I was working in Australia.
Yeah, it's really amazing what people can actually do if they put their mind to it. You know what I mean? To go from that extreme to what you're doing now is such a big change. And I know people are going through quite a lot at the moment. Like there's a lot of change and a lot of stress. And is there any sort of, I guess, pieces of advice you can give to people, I guess, at this time to help them sort of manage these changing circumstances?
So I think one of my strengths has always been adaptability, and we've gone from a world where a lot of people were in a routine to having no routine. So it's important for my clients to have found what their new routine is, being in lockdown. This has changed the whole world. Being able to adapt and being able to adapt, being stuck at home. What's your new life going to be for the next however long it may be? For some people, it could be 4 to 6 weeks. For some people, it could be months. And different areas have different restrictions. We're lucky we can still exercise outside. I've got a client in America, and some of their states they can't do that. So being adaptable or finding and talking to someone who is adaptable and seeing how they work through is important. But yeah, I think that's probably one of them.
Yeah. So you've really helped a lot of your clients set up sort of routines with the new environment and the new circumstances. Yeah.
Well, it was important for me to even know that our personal training, and this is the big change for us trainers is the one-on-one stuff that we had to do with people has all of a sudden stopped. So it was important for them to maintain, a routine. So, I still coach people online at the times that we were coaching in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Either in the morning or afternoon, their time's blocked out for coaching slots. So it gives them accountability.
Mm.
It allows them to ask any questions they may have about different kinds of exercising, or it also gives us the opportunity to talk about, say, more health related topics. Whereas, where I'm in the gym, it's more we're doing movement stuff and structural stuff. Now, we may sit down and talk about internal health, stress, sleep, nutrition, hydration, that kind of thing.
Yeah, no, it's really good. I think it's so important for people to have, that outlet at this time. So I think it's awesome, some of the work you're doing. And what are some of the types of people that you work with? So you work with people who have done big events and majorly transformed their lives. So give me a bit of an idea about who you work with.
So I've got a couple of groups. I coach people nationally and internationally for events.
Mhm.
So marathons, ultra marathons, multi-stage races. I've been fortunate to coach um, people, and I have a count up there. I've coached people for about 28 different races on all 7 continents.
Oh,
So
wow.
Antarctica. So yeah, that's been quite exciting because I've learnt a lot from those people who do those races.
Mm.
And the clients that I've gotten into the gym have either been stuck. They've been stuck on how to get started, been afraid of the gym, have been injured in the past, and haven't just been a bit unsure about how to move forward. And those are sort of my long-term clients. They're the ones who haven't had anywhere else to go to keep them moving forward.
Yeah, no, it's so good. And I think it's you're certainly someone who did, for those that don't know, Carlos did just decided to do it to honor his parents, did 12 ultra marathons in 12 months last year. So he's certainly got a lot of personal expertise in that area as well. So I guess I just wanted to, share some of these amazing, people that I get to work with and some of the skills that they have. And, I think now is a time like, if you're thinking that, I want my life to change, know that it can change. Carlos has changed him and he changes his clients' lives. And, if you've always dreamed of, doing that event, even though you might be able to travel to it right now, you can actually start doing the pre-work and some of the training and start working on that, so you've got something to really look forward to as well. So I'll put Carlos's like details below if anyone is interested in doing some online coaching for an event or ready to get out of the factory, stop smoking the cigarettes and soft drink, and become a health coach. So thanks so much, Carlos.
Good. Kia ora. Thank you.